The second job I did at Skywalker Sound was on Return of the Jedi. That was my beginning. And Ben Burtt gave me the opportunity to work on Star Wars. And I was so excited about that. And that is something that has traditionally happened at Skywalker, is we have somebody who brings us up the line, so to speak. JANA, VANCE, and I have worked together for a long time, and I sort of brought her up, and she caught on very quickly.
Old meets new and new meets old, and put it all together and try to create the magic of Star Wars. This is a cloak that is for Kylo Ren. Super bad guy, pretty evil. So we decided that, you know, he needed to have a very dark sounding cloth. And what I mean by that, it's not shiny, it's not pretty sounding. And this is an old army blanket from World War II.
When we're creating the sounds, we will look at the picture and we'll see if it's sandy, dusty, gritty, dirty, rusty. Those are the sounds we come up with because it can't be pristine. It just won't sound right. It's a sonic world that we live in. The visual world only exists in what we're looking at, and we're trying to create sounds that are believable for what we see. And that can take on many different characteristics.
The character Rey is kind of a junk collector in the beginning after we're introduced to her. So she has a sled full of junk that she's collected, and she takes it from the abandoned ship down to her little truck.
Now on The Force Awakens, we have a couple of new Foley artists, Kim Patrick and ANDREA GARD.
I just happened to notice this disco ball sitting in the house, and I thought, oh, well, that might work for the sound of BB-8 rolling around in the sand. So I came in and did some tests. It's nice because the surface isn't entirely smooth, so you get a sense of texture on the surface. A lot of things that we own turn into props eventually, and the disco ball still functions. It still does its job.
I was really excited when I got the opportunity to be a stormtrooper, essentially, through the sound. The stormtroopers are such an iconic part of the Star Wars universe. So much of Foley is experimental, and you don't know what you're gonna get every single time. It can be different, which is exciting. It has to have different moving parts because you can see from their uniforms that they have these separated sections to what they wear, so I wanted to be able to capture that in the sound.
There's an enthusiasm and excitement that brings you back to life. It's like, oh yeah, I was so excited back then, and it makes you remember how you felt at that point. And I think that's really wonderful.
It's physically really
Keeps
demanding.
us fit, though. You know,
yeah.
I'm only 85, and
You're going on 20.